Oftentimes I use book pages whenever I'm doing projects, but the spines usually end up in recycle. So today we're going to put the spines to good use. Hey there, I'm Gina. If you're new around here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. If you are new though, make sure you do the YouTube stuff, the bells and the whistles and the, you know what to do. Creating this project it started off by accident, but because I had created a bunch of these trees for another project, then I had a ton laying around and I tossed them into a floral frog and it made this really cool effect. But I thought, ooh, I can improve that. So I started off by making more trees, and I like to use lots of colors of ink. I use some lighter ones and some darker ones, and then I go around the edge before printing it off. And then I cut them out on a Big Shot. I use these dies and stamps from Paper Tray Ink, who are sponsoring this video, so a big thanks to them. You can find the prints and the die cuts at papertrayink.com. Look for the Oh Holy Night set. Once I had a whole bunch more done, then I took a book and I used a paperback. Works really well for this. It specifically works the best, honestly. Then take a ruler and go in about an inch from the spine and rip out a few pages. Then I ripped a whole bunch more pages out. I did not want it to be perfect. I tried to get some a little longer, some a little shorter to get lots of variation. And then I ripped off the back cover and set that to the side. We're going to use that at the end of this project. Then we're going to use the pages that we ripped off for more book page projects because I just can't get enough of those. Now, once I have the spine, I took an X-Acto knife and I marked it into equal sections where I had a third, and then I started by cutting off the first few pages with an X-Acto knife before going in and ripping the rest of them with my fingers. That part was a little tedious, but once that part was done, then it made it really, really easy for me to break the spine apart just with my bare hands. And after I had that part done, then that acted sort of like a floral frog. So if you don't have a floral frog, I would highly suggest you in this, because you can do lots of cool things with this little thing. This little, I don't know what you want to call it, little paper stack, but my spine stack. That's what we'll call it. I used the back of the book to cut a base to glue them all together on, and then I used hot glue and glued it to the back. And once they're hot glued to the back, I just use plain hot glue and secure it down on that book cover piece. Once that's done, then I grab some jute twine. I do glue the twine on the back side of it just a little bit with a little dab on each side before tying it around in the front, and it just holds the pages together and keeps them really sturdy, and it keeps it together really well. Next, I take some trees and I trim part of them off just because I want them at different lengths so that I can start tucking them into that book spine stack. So I start in the back, at the very back, and I wedge these trees down in those pages, and the strength of the pages will hold up the cardstock trees. Now, make sure whenever you make the tree part, you do it with cardstock, because that's what it's going to keep them from standing up. And I do them in variations of color and sizes all the way to the front. It turns out super cute, right? I love this project so much. I just want to make like an entire village of different things because I think it would be really, really pretty. This would be super pretty if you had a Christmas village to kind of tuck back in there for your forest. It would be really cute. So, thanks so much for watching.